Yeah, he said when I was describing those kids, don't you stop. No one knew what to tell those kids about life, man. He said that he saw that everyone did see the kind of people I was describing. Yeah, you're right, man. No one knew what to tell those kids about life, man. When you find a stream that's good to drink from for you, just keep sipping the water and be respectful of it, right? There's not going to be another stream like that. Not if that's what you need to drink, right? We were talking about. I was going to read a little bit from the Bible, man. That's why we do Zionist War Run Through the Night, because sometimes, if you're like me, you get really dark thoughts at night, right? See if this buck is snorting at me. I don't see him. My mom told me to be quiet. So we're going to read Judges 4-8 from the Message. God said to Gideon, "There are still too many men. Take them down to the stream and I'll make a final cut." Because we're still talking about through thick woods one finds a stream astray. Right? I think I will not kill myself today. Okay? Take them down to the stream and make a final cut. When I say this one goes with you, he'll go. When I say this one doesn't go, he won't go. So Gideon took the troops down to the stream. God said to Gideon, "Everyone who laps with his tongue the way a dog laps, set on one side, and everyone who kneels to drink, drinking with his face to the water, set to the other side." 300 lapped with their tongues from their cupped hands. All the rest knelt to drink. God said to Gideon, "I'll use the 300 men who lapped at the stream to save you and give Midian into your hands." It's interesting that God doesn't clarify. No, he doesn't clarify that really. Lapped at the stream. So you're lapping from your hands or you're kneeling down and drinking directly from the stream? That seems more like lapping to me. Yeah, I think God left that deliberately ambiguous. Shh. It's true. No one really understands what he's saying, but they never admit that. All the rest may go home. Shh. After Gideon took all the provisions and trumpets, he sent all the Israelites home. He took up his position with the 300 men. The camp of Midian stretched out below him in the valley. Okay, so that's that's Judges 7. That's the book that comes after Joshua. I had another book to read here. This is the beginning of the road. Yeah, this is the last book I got to read to my son Lewin, man. Yeah, I know I'm a dramatic person. You're really dramatic. It's good to be dramatic, you know. Take your life seriously. Your life should mean something to you. Shh. Let's see, where were we at? Don't be shameless about taking your life seriously. John Francis McCarthy. Let's see. Here we go. Wait. Oh, because he was having a dream. When he awoke in the woods in the dark and the cold of the night, he'd reach out. I stole this book from Barnes & Noble, by the way. I was trying to remember the other book I stole. This was one of them. When he awoke, my dad gave me a copy of this book for Christmas, but I lost it. So I stole another copy, yeah. When he woke in the woods in the dark and the cold of the night, he'd reach out to touch the child sleeping beside him. Nights dark beyond darkness, and the days more gray, each one than what had gone before. Like the onset of some cold glaucoma dimming away the world. His hand rose and fell softly with each precious breath. He pushed away the plastic tarpaulin and raised himself in the stinking robes and blankets, and looked toward the east for any light, but there was none. In the dream from which he'd wakened, he had wandered in a cave where the child led him by the hand, their light playing over the wet flowstone walls, like pilgrims in a fable swallowed up and lost among the inward parts of some granitic beast. Deep stone flues where the water dripped and sang, tolling in the silence the minutes of the earth and the hours and the days of it and the years without cease, until they stood in a great stone room where lay a black and ancient lake. We were just talking about all that. And on the far shore, a creature that raised its dripping mouth from the rimstone pool and stared into the light with eyes dead white and sightless as the eggs of spiders. It swung its head low over the water as if to take the scent of what it could not see. Crouching there, pale and naked and translucent, its alabaster bones cast up in shadow on the rocks behind it. Its bowels, its beating heart, the brain that pulsed in a dull glass bell. It swung its head from side to side and then gave out a low moan and churned and lurched away and loped soundlessly into the dark. That was it, man. What were we going to say about that?